need financial support because of my eye and the other surgeries that I want to do. I need help so that they can fly me out of the country to do the eye, because I believe I can still see with the eye.
This is how we sleep. This is how everybody, if my mom is tired, I'll go and replace. This is how we do every day, every night. The only time we don't beat her head is when she's sleeping. If we are beating it like this, it's the itching and the whatever that is disturbing her will stop.
My name is Amirah. I'm 25 years old. I'm a final year student of Federal University of Lokoja. I'm a fashion designer. On 18th of November 2024, I was coming from work. I got back from school. We had break. So I came back to school to Ilorin. So I was working. On that day, I was coming from work around 6:30. So I saw two guys, they were on bike. They asked for direction, but I said I don't know the place. The next thing they did was pour something on my body. So I ran to the nearest hospital around that place, and the doctor told me that it was acid. And since then, I've been on the issue. At first, I thought it was hot water because it was very hot. So I shouted, all my clothes burnt immediately. So I just stopped the bike and climbed it to the hospital. But I thought it was hot water. I was scared. I shouted. I stopped the bike and I took the bike to the hospital. They said I should call my parents or anybody that can help me to a government hospital. So I called and they came. They didn't attend to me at first. So we went to 4 different hospitals that night before they admitted me at Oyebanji Hospital. And they just admitted me because the pain was much. So the UITH that I went to, they didn't manage the eye very well. And no ophthalmologist, nobody came to see me until the eye closed.
I just finished work that day. It was around 7 p.m. in the evening. So when I came back, I was preparing what I want to eat. Then our last born called me that, Auntie Muti, I thought, I did not even believe it. So I recorded the call. Like after some minutes, I was now calling all of them back. None of them picked my call. None of them picked. Then it was now later, like around past 8. I was now able to talk to them. They said, it's real that they poured acid on my sister's face. It has really affected everybody. Even my dad's health, my mom's health, even me too. Because everything all my plans when during my service, everything went upside down. Because after my hairstyling, I told you that I was learning. After my service, I planned on doing something for myself, maybe creating a little space in my room and start work. Then I could not even focus on anything again. After this Amirah stops happened, I had to come to Ilorin. We spent 3 months at UITH. So I was there. I could not even go back to work. I could not do anything. So my life is like my life went on pause when this thing happened. Like they were even waiting for me to finish my service before they attacked my sister. We're going to talk about how much we paid, because we've spent a lot. Amirah's surgery failed like twice. Amirah's surgery, the first surgery we did failed like twice. We had to pay for another surgery, and even the hospital that we used, there were I don't know. But let's say we are in Nigeria. If you don't have money for better hospital in Nigeria, you know your eyes will still shaky. Our skin grafts stayed. We did the skin graft like 2 times and we were spending money back to back. We can buy like 95k drugs now. They will tell us that she's supposed to change her drugs. She's not using this antibiotics anymore. Stuff like that kept happened like back to back when we are at the hospital. I said the hardest period was when this stuff got to a point that we can no longer access, because Amirah changes her dressing like 3 days. or for 4 days. And that 4 days cost us nothing less than 35k on each dressing. So it got to a point it was around like ending of June. Nobody had anything again. I've sold my stuffs. It was only me that was selling stuff because I don't want my mom to. I sold my stuffs. I even sold my small phone. Then my mom now said, Muti, no, why you tomorrow? I was on bike. When I posted this thing on my IG. Now we are not going to sell our mother's land. I was on bike when I posted, and that period was really hard for Amirah. There was even one day that rain was falling. That she wants to go away, that she wants to leave all of us, that she's making life hard. It was really hard. We thought it was something else, that it was turning to something else already. Everybody was scared. They were praying back to back, going to church, sleeping in church. At this point, we don't even have any family members that we can call to send us 10k again. We don't have anybody that, because these are people that have been helping us since last year, November, till this year. This was like 6 months already. We don't have anybody we can say, just sorry for 5k. Where it was really hard.
I used to feel like something is crawling on my head, so I used to eat my head. I barely sleep at night. So it's only sleep that can take the thing away. When I sleep, I don't feel it. But once I wake up like this, to start again, and the scratching too, so bad. I used to feel like scratching every part of my body.
We used to take turns in beating Amirah's head. If I beat her head, maybe for like hours, and sometimes she doesn't sleep for like 3 days. So that 3 days, we have to be beating her head. It got to one point that Amirah would just stand and shout at her head as if someone is pouring sand on her head. All of us will be doing like this. Nobody can sleep. We'll just be rubbing her head. See, now, if you notice in that last video that she did, she was just eating her head. That's how we used to eat her head. We are always eating her head like this. There's no rest, and we've tried talking to doctors about the itching. We've gotten the last drug with small meds, like the small tablet that they give us. They sold this for us for 60,000. Nothing worked. Nothing worked for the itching. Every time she's always doing like this. So Amirah is a very calm person. So for you to say you want to attack Amirah, I really want to know who that person is, because we are not even out there. My sisters don't use social media like that. My parents are just, they are all these low-key people. Nobody's happy my people. So why would anyone think of something like this? But like I said before, we are family of Alhamdulillah. My mom will say anything that anyway life meets you, you have to deal with it. So that's what we've been doing. We've been dealing with it. See, those surgeries that I was telling you that I was feeling, all those surgeries there, the first one that we did, all those surgeries, there's no surgery cost us less than 700k in the federal hospital that we use. All those surgeries, and everyday expenses, and this thing, I think we've not spent close to 10 million or more than. The problem now is, they said they cannot fix her eyes in Nigeria. So I spoke with Dr. Jawad. He's in London. He said the cost to bring Amirah to him and take us back and all the treatments, everything will be costing us close to like $230k, pounds, to fix Amirah's eyes and everything, and the corrections, because he said the doctors that fixed her face, that they didn't work well on her face at all. That if they are going to do that if they are going to work on Amirah, they have to like starting afresh, prepping her face, doing every correction that is supposed to be done on her face. So he said $230k, pounds, but saying that money is too much. He's not even replying. things. He told us the amounts we are going to need. I always tell her that no matter what we do, you cannot expect your face to be the way it was before. But inshallah, we are going to get like at least to a better, your nose will be back, your eyes shape and everything that's supposed to be there will be back, inshallah. But I always tell her that we cannot expect, well, God has the perfect healing, but we are not expecting the perfect face she used to have. Someone was able to, a content creator on IG, Mr. Lead Gaga, was able to help us raise 7.1 million last month. So out of that 7.1 million, that's where we did our surgery, the neck contractual release on her neck. Because before her neck was dragging her veins to her neck. And they advised us to not go back to that general hospital that was treating her before that. It's better we find a private hospital that will focus on her. So we went to the private hospital. The guy was able to help us raise some money. And with our money was, we can say, okay, the money, though we spent millions of naira there, but it was worth it. It was really worth it. Our neck is now back to the normal shape and it's healing. So our next surgery now is the nose, and it's going to be the plastic surgery on the nose and the ears. And the doctor said we are going to do that. We are going to be needing close to 6 million. Most Nigerians to help us, especially on the eyes. If there's any they call them orthoplastic, they deal with inner eyes. If there's anyone that they can recommend for us, they should let us know, because that's our biggest concern right now. She's really scared about her eyes. She's really scared about losing her left eye. And the doctors there said the veins are still working. The veins holding the eyes are still working. That the only thing they can do is to fly her out of the country. That here in Nigeria, the equipment they have for problems like that is to remove the eyes or leave it like that. A friend of mine in UK, Bemisola, was able to help us create a GoFundMe, and we've been donating inside my mom's account too since we started this donation stuff.
I need financial support because of my eye and the other surgeries that I want to do. I need help so that they can fly me out of the country to do the eye, because I believe I can still see with the eye.